I'm not asking you to work. I'm not asking you to clean. I'm not asking you to cook no food or do nobody hair. I'm not asking you to come up with world peace right now. Although I would be mightily surprised if we cannot find solutions that we need in this world through creativity and creative solutions. You may actually be the answered prayer that someone has been waiting on. Your gift, your playing, your feminine energy and allowing it to flow through you may actually be what someone else has been praying on their knees for. Don't poo-poo what is inside of you. Ooh, that rhymes. But for real though, I'm serious. Hello and welcome back to the Fully Me channel, where we talk all about living fully as a creative woman, as a creative mother, as a creative being. My name is Jazelle and I am happy that you're here with me today. This is part 3 in our 3-part series talking about the masculinity of planning and the femininity of playing and what that looks like in terms of creating and being a creative. So if you haven't had a chance to go back and watch the first 2 videos, be sure to do that. It'll make sure that this video you're watching right now makes a little bit more sense, and then you kind of have the backup, the foundation of what I'm talking about and what I am referencing to. This video today is going to be for those who maybe identify with me. I kind of fit in either category depending on the day, but for those who identify with me and being like, Jazelle, I can plan all day long. Organization is my BFF. I know how to do it. Like, I can do it with my eyes closed. I can whip anything into shape. That's awesome. However, my struggle or my challenge is when it comes to actually creating. The first thing that I want to point out is sometimes we struggle with creating, not because we feel like we're not creative and not necessarily because we don't have ideas. Sometimes the lack of being visible and creating comes within our own beliefs about ourselves. It really comes down to, how do we feel about ourselves? Because how we feel about ourselves will translate into how we feel about the things that we do, or how we feel about what we can offer. Right? So if you are feeling kind of crappy about yourself, you're feeling like, I'm okay, but there's other people who are better. Let me just say, there's always going to be somebody who's better, right? And sometimes that person may be you. So let's just put that aside for now. What I want to invite you to do, even in this moment, is to take a breath. Close your eyes to block anything and everything out, no distractions. And just ask yourself, how do I feel about me? Do I believe myself to be talented? Do I believe myself to be capable? Am I good enough? The answer to these questions are not based off of anybody else's beliefs of you, right? It's not about, oh, well, this person said that I'm good at this, so I'm good at this. Oh, this person said that I'm great at this, so I'm great at that. Oh, this person said that I can do this really well, so I can do this really well. In this moment, it's really solely about what you think about you. Because the truth is that people can also equally say you suck. Does that mean you suck? Get really clear on, how do you feel about yourself? And once you're able to get clear on that, if you notice that there's stuff in there that needs to kind of hit the road, then begin to think about how you can do that, whether it's through subliminals, whether it's through affirmations, whether it's through sleeping affirmations to really get into that subconscious mind, whether it's through praying, whether it's through actually talking to someone, whether it's a coach or whether it's a therapist, getting really clear and putting a plan of action in place for you so that you can filter out those things, because you better believe the way that we feel about ourselves is going to be a direct reflection of how we feel about our creativity. Now that we got that underway, when it comes to creating, sometimes it's simply just being visible. When you have all of these great ideas and all these things and all this artwork, I'm telling on myself, that you have just sitting and waiting to be shared, you're getting that creativity out, but it's a matter of having the confidence and the courage to be visible. So you're playing, but you're hiding it all away. That is not going to result in creativity or creative success. That is not going to result in wonderful opportunities coming your way, financially wonderful opportunities coming your way because of your gift and your craft. You can share it in places or platforms or communities or with people, even family, that you feel safe and comfortable sharing it with. You know they will give you praise, and you know that they will also give you constructive critiques, not to tear you down, but to make you better, right? So you look for those type of places where you can share and get into the hang of being visible. Quick side story. So my daughter, she plays violin. She's been playing for like 3 or 4 years, but this girl is pretty much a musical genius. She is ridiculous. I want to say she gets it from me, but you know, her dad's good too. So she's really great at violin. However, we wanted to expand her her skill. So we got her a private violin teacher. And at this school, what they do at this school, they have regular opportunities for the students to perform in front of an audience with a piano accompaniment. Like every couple of weeks, they have an opportunity to come and work on the piece that present the piece that they've been working on. What does this do? This gets them into the habit of being visible. The first couple of times, you're like really nervous, and honestly, anytime you step on stage, you may have some level of nerves, but the excitement can kind of balance off the nerves after a while. But at the beginning, it may just be like full-on nerves. Well, you gotta work those out. How do you work that out? You work it out by getting used to being in that environment. You work it out by getting used to being on stage, by getting used to being in front of people, by being used to presenting what you have. No one does it perfectly at the beginning, and honestly, no one really does it perfectly all the way through. We just get used to making mistakes, laughing at ourselves, and moving on because we know it's not the end of the world. We know that we're human. And so this is what being visible allows for you to do. It allows for you to share what you have to share. Know that not everybody is gonna like it. Like, not everyone will like this video because it's not meant for them. But for those who do like this video, it's meant for you. And that's why I'm making it. And that's why it's all good. So you can create all you want to. You have that part done. But you have to be visible. That is part of playing, okay? Playing, you can play in your room, you can dance in your room. I do it all the time. It's so good. But man, do I love getting on a dance floor and dancing with a room full of people. The energy is amazing. Man, do I love dancing with my family members and my friends. And they're checking out my moves and I'm checking out their moves. And it is so much fun. It amplifies the playing. So when you are visible, it amplifies your playing. It amplifies the creativity that you have, and it pours back into that energy box. You're ready to get back into your space and create some more. What is considered as playing, or what can be considered as playing? And I really say playing is whatever your creative modalities are, whatever your creative expressions are. I have multiple expressions of playing, and they include singing, songwriting, painting, short stories, coaching, dancing, jewelry making, fashion. There are a lot of things. So I have a list that I've created, and I'm going to read off different ideas of playing. Wherever you fit in, highlight that thing for yourself, okay? Playing, or the bodies, we don't need to be naked here because we got the planning, but now we need something to put that sweater on. Go back to the other videos if you're lost, whatever with what I'm talking about. But now we have the bodies, okay? So we have our sweaters, and now we're gonna put bodies inside of those sweaters. And this is what the playing looks like. Writing songs, writing books, ebooks, painting, dancing, or choreographing, journaling, blog posts, poetry, photography, gathering of lessons in order to break down and share. There are some people who are great teachers, speaking, being a workshop leader, or facilitator, being a yoga or mind-body instructor, being an actor, a singer, a scriptwriter, a chef, a pastry whiz, a candle maker, perfume creator, whatever the artistry is in your own right. And I'm totally just thinking stuff that came to the top of my mind. But whatever that is, if you're a welder, okay. If you're a constructor, okay. Whatever that is for you, that you consider to be your art form, that livens you up, it gives you energy. You can do it all day long. They say you can do it even if you're not paid for it, but I want to say you can do it if you're not paid for it, and you would love to be paid for it, and you are paid for it. That's my type of thing. So whatever that thing is that feels like, oh, it's so good, that is playing. I'm just alive right now with the energy of this. And I don't even know what your specific thing is, but I know that it has the possibility to light you up, to awaken that energy, that light inside of you. That is your form of playing. That is where you need to be. And if you're like, Jazelle, I don't got time. I know what it is. It does light me up. You right, girl. You right. It lights me up, girl. But I don't got time. Well then, baby, we need to find some time, okay? What does that look like? Can it be, how does your weekend look? Can you find 15 minutes? Can you find 30 minutes? Can you find an hour? Anywhere in your week. Anywhere in your week, can you find an hour? And actually, scheduling is one of my specialties. So if you need help with that, reach out to me. Hit a girl up. I'm going to help you out. Because in playing, in doing the very thing that's been placed inside of you, you are now in alignment with who you are, who you were created to be, and the one who created you. That is playing, my dear. That is playing. And playing is the feminine energy. It's being receptive. It's like the moon. How the moon doesn't have a light of its own, but the moon reflects the light from the sun. It takes in the light from the sun and it pushes it out. And that is what we get at night. This beautiful moonlight. I love the moon, okay? This beautiful moonlight. Well, baby, that's you and you're playing. Being in that feminine energy. You are pulling in, you are receiving, you are accepting all of the wonderful gifts inside of you. And then what are you doing? You are reflecting it out into the world through your light, through your expression, through that time of playing. You are doing it. I'm so giddy right now. I'm so giddy. But that's what it is. So playing is a superpower. And what it takes is you getting in touch with how you view yourself. Maybe you need to turn off the faucet of other people's opinions. And how you view yourself becomes all that you feed yourself with. There are so many sermons, podcasts, monologues, books, songs. There are songs. There are affirmation songs. Make yourself a playlist. I have a video somewhere in here that's talking about creating yourself a crutch. That's what I'm talking about. Creating something that you can lean on as you get stronger in this area. Because how you view yourself is how you're going to view your work. And if you don't view yourself too highly, you're not going to view your work too highly. And you're not going to share it. Or you're not going to think you have anything. Baby, everybody has something. You have something inside of you. But you're putting it on a lower level because somewhere subconsciously, you're putting yourself on a lower level. And it's time for us to stop that. I've done it before too. It's time for us to stop. Stop. Enough. That's it. Enough. Okay? Okay. Please, if you need assistance, reach out to me. I am a creativity coach. I am creative and performing arts. So all of this stuff, I know. I've been doing it. If you would like some more ideas on how to really get in that playing creative energy, check out my e-course below. It is called The 5 Top Essentials for Every Creative. It's short, but it has some really, really great tools in there that I've used myself and that I still use and that are absolutely amazing. And you can just use it to your ability switch it up, have some templates in there, some stuff for you to try out. And it really, really helps to get you into this creative mindset, this playing mindset, this visibility mindset. It really, really helps you. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video on today. If you're here, I know that it was meant for you. That's just like a no-brainer. So if you're here, it was for you, girl. It was for you. And I hope that you take action on it, that you use it, that you enjoy it, and that you share it with someone else who may need it as well. Until next time, play and live fully.